I guess that I can lay my deck out real quick before we cut, so you can put it with the YouTubes.
Yeah, that would be great. I gotta still sort of do that for my deck.
I played some dumb equipments, which everyone's had text as opposed to not having text.
Mm-hmm.
And then I played the Springboard Somersaults we talked about because I think it's a good defensive trick and a good thing to stash. I played these potions because I thought they were dope. Where's my other potions?
Right here.
Oh, well, there's one.
2 potions of strength, 2 timestamp potions.
I played many copies of the combo cards. Here's a non-combo card. I just want another 0. But I'll lay them out. There's another 0 that's similar to that thing. I got these random...
Oh, I did have the Scour of the Battlescapes, but they gave me Go Again, so that also didn't help my heart and cross strap.
Yeah. So here's the combo layout. As you can see, I just played as many copies as we had of the ones that had their names.
So you just did a 6 of each of those key cards.
I think one of them was a 5 of because I don't think we have them all, but yeah.
Okay.
Except for the mythics, obviously.
Right. You had quite a few of them.
Well, so these both come off the Crane Dance.
Mm-hmm.
This one comes off the Rushing River. So I had 5 copies of Torrent, which goes into 5 copies of Rushing River, which goes into 1 copy of this.
Ideally, that would be 5.
But this is a card you need. This is the good one, and it combos off itself, where it says Flood of Force says if Rushing River or Flood of Force was the last one.
Mm-hmm.
So you just Flood of Force, Flood of Force, Flood of Force, Flood. Mm-hmm. So this is something you need 6 of or 9 of for Blitz probably.
Sure. Well, you can't have 9 of for Blitz because you can only have 2. So 6 of for Blitz, 9 of for Constructed, right? Which is probably pretty tough.
Right, because it's a mythic. And then I had 6 copies of the Soul Bead Strike that goes into 5 copies of Crane Dance.
Which one is it that we're looking at?
Flood of Force.
Okay.
And the Crane Dance had 2, so I don't actually know how many there are. Maybe there's another one that Flood of Force goes into, but wait, I think I did this wrong. But
Flood of Force. Still looking through here.
I don't know what happened to the other mythic. Oh, here it is. Find center. So of the ones that aren't combo cards, I had the potions, I had the defense cards, I had Flock of Featherwalkers, which was in the base set, and it's an attack that gives you a quicken. I had the Lunging Press that hopefully helps me get some attacks through, and then some other random 0 generic attacks that have Go Again under certain circumstances.
Okay.
And this card, which was 3 attack, Go Again for 0, and then my giant piles of combos. And the final pieces seem really good.
They do seem really good.
Because this one is, if Rushing River or Flood of Force was the last in the chain, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a card with combo, put it into your hand. Then Flood of Force gets +3 and Go Again. So you could just keep playing Flood of Forces. And drawing them potentially.
Potentially, yeah. They could keep drawing into each other.
And then the Heron's Flight at the end of the Crane Dance thing is, if Crane Dance was the last attack, it gets +2, and then you can choose attack action or non-attack action, and Heron's Flights can only be defended by that type.
Okay.
Or the other option was Find Center, which is, if Crane Dance was the last in the combat chain, Find Center can't be defended by cards with a resource cost less than the number of chain links.
Okay.
And if it hits, create a Zen state token, which we don't even know what it does.
Yeah, I'd have to look. I was just looking to see if I could find the Flood of Force, like just as a general, what it would cost. Like, but I'm having a difficult time finding them on.
Well, it is a mythic from the set that we open boxes
right.
of. It's not from the other set.
Majestic is what they call it, I guess.
Okay.
But when I look at, I'm guessing this site must cut stuff they don't have in stock. So.
Well, in any case, it was just like a jumble of combo cards that we had copies of,
right.
and then some other zeros. It wasn't anything special, but it was fun. I kind of wish that I played the other ninja, because she had a specific card that was like, if it was the second attack, draw 2, which was pretty cool, and that might have been better. But obviously, I used the Katsu to find like to tutor up the 1 copy mythics.
So there are not different versions of Flood of Force. There's just yellow versions, so you can only play 2 of in a Blitz deck.
Okay.
And they're $5, so they're not super expensive.
Okay. Well, that makes me feel better about it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's assuming that that's even a good deck, but that
right.
card seems good.
Yeah. So I do think that's a thing. Let me break down this deck really fast since I just talked about it, and that way I have a better cut for the deck.